There's a dynamic tension here where God says, I will make you a great nation. I will make your name great so that you will be a blessing. In you, all the families on earth shall be blessed. You have to see that this is revolutionary. This was unheard of. In Abram's culture, a tribal culture, many cultures around the world today operate by a tribal culture, and in that culture, you always look out for your own. You look out for yourself first, you look out for your brothers and sisters first, you look out for your aunts and uncles first. Everybody was part of a tribe, and the tribe would have a father who would give protection and order and direction. They would line up in patriarchal tribes, and some of them were more or less settled. Some of them had more or fewer possessions. Some of them had more or less land and wealth. Some of them had more or fewer armies. Some of them had more or less conflict. But your identity would be solely defined by the tribe of which you're a part. And in this tribal culture, God calls Abram to be the father of an entirely different tribe from all others. A higher purpose than his own wealth, his own preservation, his own well-being. This tribe will exist to bless and benefit all other people. It's significant that God's call is for the benefit of everybody. However, Abram is tempted to draw the lines of insiders and outsiders, part of his family or not part of his family, part of his culture, not part of his culture, us and them, and God says it's all us. That with God there are no insiders and outsiders because he is instituting a new tribe where everybody is family. All people who don't believe, all people who make you uncomfortable. God's intentions are to bless everybody. Friends, does that surprise you? I mean, what would it look like if you could poll people up and down 30th Street and go, hey, we're part of this church startup to be a blessing to all our neighbors. Like, what's your experience with Christians so far? Are they the ones that exist for the good of all their neighbors? I think you're going to get a low reporting on that one. We forget it. We develop spiritual amnesia because there's gravity to always cocooning with people just like you. Thousands of years later, Jesus Christ will come on the scene and he will remind this very people, the people of God, of their original mission and calling. And he'll say, this is your story. And they don't get it. Because tribes naturally have a tendency to cocoon and have gravity just with people like us. And it's no different today. And this passage is as relevant or more as we invest and investigate our calling to be a whole new family.